out to D-Lo Slick on the camera.
It's been a long time. Don't stop. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all, excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less, so come on.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy D-Lo Slick, and we back again with the special collection video. Yeah, we finally gonna bless you guys with the collection video, the whole collection. You'll get to see all the belts, my non-discriminatory collection. When I say that, I got a cross between commemoratives and replicas, because I don't discriminate. If I like it, I get it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So we just really gonna get right to it. You know what I'm saying? I've been missing y'all, so it's time to go and bless y'all with a new one. I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory on each one, when I got it, how I got it, and why. And we're just gonna get right to it. So I know y'all don't want to hear me talk too much. Y'all want to see the belts. So let's go and get to the very first belt that kicked off the very entire collection. This was my very first belt, the World Heavyweight Championship. This is my very first one. I never had a real belt before, could never get my parents to get me one, so when I got grown, I brought me one. But no, what really made me buy this belt though back in 2015, because at the time, the replica belts was $500. When this one released was $500. This is commemorative, by the way. The commemoratives are still like $300 something. But I was scrolling through YouTube, and I ended up running across one of my favorite YouTubers, Brandon Hodge. This is how I discovered him. He had just brought this title, but he brought it in the replica version for the $500 mark. And I almost did it, but I just went ahead and got the commemorative, and I've been happy ever since. It got to go to my first ever pay-per-view with me, and it got to see quite a couple of shows for a nice couple of years. But I love this belt. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, even though I do want to replace it and get the replica version of it. So on to the next belt I ended up getting afterwards. I ended up getting the United States Championship. You know, commemorative as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody that knows this belt knows it comes with the ultra thin plates. Very lightweight. But, you know, I loved this belt at the time and got to go to a couple of shows with me as well. I was a dual champion. I was walking around with both titles. You know, wife was a little jealous because I was getting attention. But, you know what I'm saying, after a while, we ended up becoming parents. So I had to bless her, because that was my first gift when my daughter was born. So I had to bless her with her first Mother's Day gift. Was a World Women's Championship. You know, this was her first Mother's Day gift at the time. Commemorative as well. You know, I wanted to just show her how much I love and appreciate her, and thanked her for bringing my daughter into the world, and just to let her know how she's going to be forever my reigning, defending, undisputed women's champion. But this was her first ever belt. You know, so we're going to move right along. And after that, I ended up getting the Red Universal Championship. Now, I didn't want this belt until I ended up seeing Goldberg win it live from Kevin Owens. Because at first, I didn't like this belt. I didn't like the idea that they was basically copying the WWE Championship at the time, making it red. Because I didn't like the idea of the brand split at the time, but it grew on me, and that was in the collection. Commemorative as well, you know, commemoratives. So next we ended up getting the White Intercontinental Championship. Commemorative as well, you know. It looks very good. Now this belt in particular, I haven't seen any shows. Like, I haven't took it to no shows. honestly, the Red Universal Championship was probably the last commemorative that I took out to a show and got to see Survivor Series when they came here. That was like the last time any of my commemorative honestly went outside. Damn, but we gonna move on from next. That really don't matter. So after that, we was getting ready to go to WrestleMania last year. So I didn't want to be the only one with more than one belt. So I had to bless the wife for her birthday with the Smackdown Women's Championship. You know, commemorative as well. But like I said, we was going to WrestleMania in Tampa that year. Everything was paid for until, unfortunately, the pandemic hit us literally a week later. It stopped us from going, but she had her 2 championships, so it was like, she was still happy and satisfied. So next, we ended up getting in the collection one of my favorite belts. We ended up getting the Fiend Universal Championship. You know, it's one of my favorite titles here. I had a few hiccups when I first got this title. If you see my unboxings last year when I unboxed it, my first title, the eye was going this way. Then I ended up getting another one, the eye wasn't right. This was like my 3rd time getting it, and the eye wasn't fully correct, but I'm like, it was better than all the previous ones. At least it didn't look cockeyed and nothing like that. But this is one of my favorite titles here in my collection. This belt right here, I took to WrestleMania Night 2 with me, and we had a great time with this title right here. Didn't see too many people out there with it, but I know they had them at home in their collections, and this is just a great piece. From there, I ended up getting my first replica. And my first replica was the Universal Championship. I'm sorry, y'all. I just love this belt. My first ever replica, the weight on it, how it feels. Even though, like, when I put the commemorative next to it, you can't tell the difference on how it looks, but you can tell the difference in the weight. Like, that's what the major determining factor. So, of course, when I got it at the time, got some Fiend side plates, because, you know, I love the Fiend and Roman Reigns. Now I need some Roman Reigns side plates, but they forever sold out. Belt got to see WrestleMania Night 1 and 2 this year with me. Had a great time with that one. So next, we got the Smackdown Replica Championship. You know, this year the wife wanted to upgrade. So we didn't make it to WrestleMania last year. We was going this year. She wanted to upgrade. So we went ahead and upgraded her to the replica version. But of course, she had 2. So we had to upgrade both of them to the replica version. So, cause like I said, my wife is forever, to me, it's gonna forever be my reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated champion. Oh, she's gonna be mad I messed up my promo. She's gonna be highly upset. But I still love you back. Be messing up my promos sometimes. My promos ain't scripted. I go off the rip, off the dump. Nah, I'm just playing. Shut up. So last but not least, the last title we got in the collection was this massive bad boy beast right here. The V2 Undisputed Championship. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most massive and heaviest belt. No, it's not probably. It is the most heaviest belt in my collection. It's very massive. I love it. The detailing on it, the weight on it, the plates. You even got the property plate on it. And every time I put it on, I just be wanting. Cause I be feeling like the people's champ. Cause that's what we really be my most memorable. Cause I think I'm gonna finally take this out. I know for sure I'm taking it to Monday Night Raw when we go August 2nd when they come here, since WWE is finally back on tour. Since they back on tour, we back on tour. Still trying to debate on going to Vegas for SummerSlam. You know, I gotta still experience SummerSlam. But if we do experience SummerSlam, I'm taking this bad boy right here with me. Cause when I think of SummerSlam, I always think of my favorite match, The Rock versus Brock. When Rock was the champion, you know. Him, Brock Lesnar, and Eddie Guerrero, probably my favorites to hold this version of the title. Of course, The Undertaker, can't never forget him. But when it comes down to this, them the main ones that I think about, especially The Rock, because he's my favorite of all time. So, that's pretty much it. But I love this belt. Very massive. Very, very, very massive. Actually, I think I'm taking this bad boy out on Father's Day Sunday. Yeah. Y'all might see me with this on out on Father's Day. That's how I'm feeling. You know, Father's Day this Sunday. Celebrating another Father's Day, doing the 5th one. So, great feeling. Beautiful feeling. Beautiful, beautiful feeling. But I want to thank you guys for coming again, watching me, being a part of this, being a part of my collection. I want to thank you guys. Continue to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you're new to the channel, if you're new to this video, hit that subscribe button right there. Yeah, you that's watching me, that I'm watching you. I see you. Now you watching me, but hit that button for me so I can continue to bring y'all more content. I'm going to be bringing you guys more vlogs. We're going to be coming with more unboxings. You guys can hit me with special requests. If it's certain things you want to see me unbox or you want to see me go when WWE come, just let me know. We're going to try my best to make it happen, me and the wife. You know how we do it. This your boy D-Lo Slick here, the head of the table, and I'm out.